let's open up the science exercise book and we will be pasting these 4 worksheets in our science exercise book, which you all have already done. This is the first worksheet, which says thirsty plants, and we will do the reading together. The second worksheet is on the basic leaf shapes. Why the leaves are of different shapes and sizes, I will explain you. And then we have activity number 3, which you will be doing at home, alright, and you will be writing the observation about it, and you will submit this worksheet only after a week. Yes, Piana? Observation, that means what did you see, what did you understand. For example, I have given you this, okay, this worksheet I will mark only after 1 week, because you have to keep an eye on the 4 different containers, which I will explain you after explaining these 2 worksheets. Okay, let's start. Keep your highlighter ready. Are we ready? Let's read. Thirsty plants.
Thirsty plants.
Did you know?
Did you know?
Some plants store water inside themselves. Do you remember I have explained you that the cactus is a plant which stores water within the stem. Alright, that's why the cactus stem is quite thick. Even you know, aloe vera also has a gel kind of a thing within the leaf. So what do? They store a lot of water there, and they use it little by little, because they are desert plants. They grow in a dry, very, very dry area. If you remember, I have given you worksheets in your exercise book on different types, shapes and sizes of cactus. Do you remember this worksheet?
Yes.
You have different shapes and size, different look cactus. Some are having a lot of thorns, some have few thorns. Do you remember?
Yes.
Yes? Okay. So now, one more thing I would like to let you know is the singular and plural. The cactus, when we say cactus, we are talking about one plant, one cactus. But when we say cacti, that means many cactus, many different plants, different varieties of cactus. Okay, like for example, children. We do not say children's, it's a wrong word. Child means one. Okay. For example, Shuid is a good child. I'm talking about her. So she is a good child, a smart child. Okay, one. I cannot say I have one child. I have 2 kids, right? 2 children. One child, 2 children. For example, let's take Luth. Luth, do you have any siblings? Do you have any brother and sister?
I have 2 sisters.
You have 2 sisters. How about you, Eileen?
I have a big brother.
You have an elder brother. How about you, Ajay?
I have my brother and my baby.
So you have an elder brother and a younger brother. Okay. How about you, Rihanna?
I have a tall brother.
So you have an elder brother. How about you, Saisha?
I have 4 sisters and 2 brothers.
But your own, I'm not talking about the cousins, your own sister. One elder sister. How about you, Shur?
I have 10 sisters and 7 brothers.
10 sisters and 7 brothers. Wow. Okay. So the children who, for example, Anvita, she has no other sibling. Okay. She's the single child. Only one child of her parents. Okay. So she's a child. But many are children. Okay, the same way cactus means one plant. Cacti means different varieties of cactus. Okay, cacti is a plural. Yes, Vienna.
The one has gel aloe vera.
Yeah, that's the aloe vera. You can cut in, you can open. Within there is a jelly kind of a substance which is very healthy. You can use it for many, yes, like something like slime. Yes.
Aloe vera is also used for some like hair gel.
Yes, aloe vera can be used for your hair, for your face, for your skin, for if you go get suntanned, if your skin gets burnt, you can use aloe vera. It's very soothing and cooling. Okay, and you can even consume aloe vera, means you can even drink aloe vera. You take out the jelly and add in with some of the fruits and blend it together, so it becomes an aloe vera juice. Yes.
The gel is yummy, but gel and the skin is not very yummy.
Okay, alright. Okay, now let's read cacti
Cacti
are special plants
are special plants
that can live in a very dry places.
that can live in very dry places.
They don't need
They don't need
very much water to survive.
very much water to survive.
That means within a very little water, they can survive, they can still live on. Okay, they will not die. But most of the plants, they need a lot of water to grow. Now, I want you to highlight the first word cacti. Quickly, please. First word cacti. And highlight can live in the ones which are being bold, highlighted.
Darken.
Yes, can live in a very dry places.
With black color, and then one is two. Highlight that thing.
Dry places. Now let's read the next sentence.
Cacti.
Cacti and scallions.
Cacti and scallions.
Scallions
Scallions
store water
store water
inside themselves.
inside themselves.
Please highlight cacti, highlight scallions store water inside themselves. The letters which are being bold, please highlight them. Now let's read next line. People in hot, dry places
People in hot, dry places
may dig up the tubers
the tubers
to extract
to
the water from them.
the water from them.
Can you please highlight the word tuber? Now, in the box, where do plants grow?
Where do plants grow?
Plants grow
Plants grow
nearly everywhere on earth.
nearly everywhere on earth.
There are only few places
only few places
where plants
where plants
cannot grow,
cannot grow,
such as
such as
deep dark caves
deep dark caves
or very cold places.
or very cold places.
So what happens is, because in the dark caves it is very humid, it is very watery, there is no sunlight. So plants need sunlight for what? Yes. To grow well, yes, but yes.
So photosynthesis.
To do photosynthesis. What do you mean by photosynthesis? It's a process of making food for the plants, like how mommy fries the food or cooks the food or bakes the food, like that. Photosynthesis is a process done by the leaves for the plants. Okay, now let's read. Plants grow from seeds. The root comes first
The root comes first
in search of water.
in search of water.
If you look at the picture, there are different varieties of seeds. These are the stages of the seeds. From the tiny seeds, when you put it in, what comes out first? The root. Why does the root come out? It is searching for water. So highlight root, search of water. Quickly, please. Root, search of water. Let's read. The shoot
The shoot
unfurls
unfurls
from the seed
from the seed
to search for light.
to search for light.
Now, if you look at the second row, of the second row of the picture here, what's happening? The shoot is coming out of the soil. Why? Because it needs sunlight. It's looking for sunlight. Now highlight shoot, highlight search for light.
And then go to the next page.
Done highlighting?
Yes.
Go to the next page, which is called basic leaf shapes. These are the varieties of different leaves. Some are big, broad, yeah, some are very thin, very small, some are very tiny, some are long. Yes, Vienna? Okay, that's good. Alright, let's read. Leaves vary.
Leaves vary
A lot. In size. And shape. A plant. Living in a crowded rainforest may need large leaves to catch the light. Do you remember I told you about the Amazon forest where tall trees, they cover up the sunlight. They do not let the sunlight go down, lower down to the other plants because they are so tall. So they cover the light. That's why there are some plants, they have very big size leaves. Okay, next line. A plant growing on a cliff top has lots of light but is exposed to strong winds. So it needs small strong leaves to survive. So when it becomes very windy, what happens? The leaves should be small. In case the wind blows very hard, these leaves will not get disbalanced. If they are short, they will just sway and they will be back. But if the leaves are big and huge, it will be very difficult for the plant to balance. Yeah, every time the wind comes, the leaf will be blowing down to the ground, and the plant, the stem will find it very difficult to make it stand upright. So the leaves which are being growing on the cliff where it is very windy, they have very tiny small size leaves. Okay, let's read the next line. Many plants are broad-leaved, which means their leaves are wide and flat. Wide and flat. Okay, next line. The hard-pointed needles and scales of conifers look very different, but are also a type of leaf. Now you look at the second row, first leaf. On the second row, the first leaf, these are scaly leaves. These are conifer leaves. It's a very different looking leaf. Okay. Now come to the third worksheet quickly. Activity number 3, growing seeds. Let's try growing seeds in different places to find out what plants needs to grow well. So now you just listen, do not repeat with me. You will need what you will need. You will need seeds. So any kind of seeds you can use. I have mentioned here. You will need 4 empty plastic cups, transparent, okay, not colored, and cotton wool with some water. Now, the first cup, you have to water the seeds and put it under the warm window sill. How we did it earlier. That is your first cup. The second cup, you have to put some cotton, seeds and water, 3 things, and put that cup in your fridge. Okay. The third cup, you need to take some cotton and seeds and put it on the window sill. So the first one and the third one, you have to put it on the window sill. But the first one has water, the third one has no water. Only the, Ajay, only the
First one has water.
yes, and the third one has
No water.
no water. Very good. And the fourth one, you have to put in cotton, seeds and water and put that cup in your cupboard. Okay, either in your kitchen cupboard or your clothes cupboard. You need to find out from your mom where she would like to put it, in a dark place. Okay, you can even put it in your storeroom, but make sure it is dark there. Okay, now because we do not want that plant to have, the seeds to have sunlight, we want to see what's going to happen. So you have to, I'm giving you 1 week's time. Every day, 1 week means 7 days. Every day check on these 4 cups. What's happening to the seeds? You have to write here. Okay? And submit this worksheet. After a week, I will mark your worksheet. Alright? Okay. Now, I want you to keep your science book in your bag. Alright? Quickly, please.